when it comes to animes, there are just some things that we look past, and there's some things that we focus on way too much. And on episode 9 of Spice and Wolf, everyone focused on the fact that Lawrence lashed out at Holo, and for good reasons. You know, Holo did insist in tagging along, and in better judgment, he was like, sure, why not? And there's that little scuffle there, but to me, it wasn't that big of a deal until I read what my boy said in the comments on my list, which is right here. Um, Not only did that two-faced boomer guild merchant have the gall to shamelessly waste valuable time through idle talk while withholding actually relevant effing information in the first place, he then doubled down playing Pontius Pilate. Palette, bro. I'm not European, so I don't know what that means. But he also implied with a rather suggestive wink that pimping Hole out is the loophole Lawrence would need to exploit in order to make some quick money, which makes this holier than thou town all the more infuriating. What a joke of a father figure, disgusting, repulsive even, deserves to be disowned by his sons. Now see, this is stuff that you do not see. And I actually went back and I looked for that wink. And yeah, he actually did wink, and he actually did say those words. He said there are loopholes within the system. And then he did mention that there are things that people who are as good or handsome as Orange, they do stuff with women, but he never meets them. And then so he's pretty much not only calling Holo a how do I say this without getting in trouble? A woman in the corner, okay, like a prostitute, pretty much. So he not only did suggest, pimping out Holo, but she also called Holo pretty much Lawrence's plaything. Someone just to keep him busy, keep him things off his mind. And it's crazy because he said even if they were married, he would make them divorce. Probably because he thinks Holo is some street rat or a girl in a corner or a girl that's selling her body. There you go. So someone who's just selling her body. And then I'm guessing he thinks, well, as a father, yeah, you wouldn't want your son with, someone who's selling their body. But at the same time, to literally suggest pimping her out in front of him, like he really doesn't know anything about her. So to jump to conclusions and say all that. Oh, there goes the wink. There goes the wink. Goddamn it! Look, caught it in 4K. And see right there. That to me was something that I did not catch. And my boy Hebe, he caught that because he is a true Holo connoisseur. He loves Holo. I'll give him. He can keep Holo for himself as his number one waifu. I won't steal that from you, Hebe. But Holo is a 10 out of 10 waifu. I'm sure my boy Hebe sees himself as a greater version of Lawrence, in which he is, and maybe in the next life he'll meet Holo in the next life, yeah. But yeah, I did not even catch that. I did not even realize what was going on. But my boy Hebe is probably one of the greatest gatekeepers known to man when it comes to not just his waifus, but animes, mangas, and light novels. And I'm excited for him if he ever starts his own YouTube channel, in which he does have one, but he kind of let it just die off. And I'm hoping he comes back. But yeah, Holo is a waifu to protect. Is not someone who I'd want to necessarily lewd, but for the anime itself to suggest such a thing is something I did not catch, and is wild. I mean, maybe back in those days it was a bit more open. But come on, how are you gonna do that to our girl Holo? That to me is wild. And shout out to Hebe for pointing that out.